Tonight, on Most Daring, from distracted drivers to road-raging renegades, they all cause horror on the highway. First up, a cop pursuing a wanted man becomes guilty of a major break-in. Plus, a roadside pullover becomes a blindside runover. And a liquored-up lush plays in traffic, tempting a hard-hitting fate. And later, a street biker running sprints on a highway cloverleaf gets flattened. These are the most heart-stopping moments ever caught on tape. True stories of real people in real danger. This is Most Daring. Horror on the highway.
Los Angeles, California. A gangbanger and his posse are trapped like rats in a maze of city streets.
Oh, and an explosion of sparks.
Yet the stone-cold hoodlums still think they can elude a squad of LA's finest. Not to mention the all-seeing eye in the sky.
This guy is not slowing down.
The clueless wheelman sideswipes parked cars and goes toe-to-toe with an 18-wheeler.
Oh no, real close call right there.
The lead officer decides to nail these punks at the next turn. His move backfires.
Oh no, the squad car went right through that building.
The cruiser tries to match the thugs' hard right, but instead torpedoes a furniture store. His colleagues decide to back off, hoping their boys from the hood will make a break on foot. The plan works. The driver bails out,
He's on foot.
thinking he's home free. But officers spring a surprise on the rat and pounce. Thankfully, no one was hurt by these menaces to society. But one cop will have to shake off the dust after literally hitting the wall. Madison, Wisconsin. Officer Patrick Lau pulls up to a fully loaded donut wagon. But this isn't a cop's dream come true. This truck is stolen. When the thief spots the cruiser, he panics and makes a run for it. And with the rear door still open wide, he lays down a high-calorie minefield.
Not stopping. The back of the truck is open.
The debris that was falling from the truck during the chase was everything from the donuts to the racks that the donuts were on, the boxes that contained the donuts.
Backup officers try to close the lid on the fugitive doughboy. Aaron Chapin takes the lead, and he's already dreading the police report that will list him as a donut chaser.
Can somebody get spikes out?
I think in the past year there have only been 2 or 3 pursuits, and I thought that it was slightly ironic that I was in a pursuit with a donut truck.
Ironic or not, this hot pursuit is about to send a chill down Chapin's spine.
He came to a stop. I saw his reverse lights come on. I saw Officer Lau coming up from behind me and knew that there was nowhere for me to go.
He just hit my squad, 1050.
I could have been seriously injured.
With Chapin out of the chase, the call is made for more units. Finally, the crispy culprit is bagged.
The vehicle is stopped right now. Driver's still out at gunpoint.
In the wake of his cholesterol caper, Warren White Lightning pleads no contest to a host of charges and faces years in prison. For police who took part in this dangerous cliche, nabbing this donut bandit was especially sweet. Officers spend their careers responding to and trying to prevent horror on the highway. But as these 4 incidents show, sometimes the horror comes looking for them. In Circleville, Ohio, a trooper assists teenagers whose SUVs skidded off an icy road. There's no crime here, but that doesn't mean there's no danger. Another car loses control on the slick asphalt and slams into the cruiser. The spinning sedan misses the officer and one of the teens by less than a foot. The vehicle finally slides to a halt in the middle of the highway. Amazingly, everyone is okay. But bad weather isn't always to blame for these roadside run-ins. A motorcycle cop stops to help a stalled truck on a bridge, when suddenly a charging biker isn't watching the road. He blasts into the officer's ride, nearly catching the policeman in the wreck. The absent-minded rider lands in the hospital for his mistake. In Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, a trooper issuing a citation gets his own ticket punched. Riding the white line, an SUV nails the cop in the back, sandwiching him against the other car. The officer staggers out of traffic in unbelievable pain. But in a huge stroke of luck, the woman he pulled over is an emergency medical technician. She's able to treat him until help can arrive. The driver of the minivan is still at large after this inadvertent drive-by. But run-ins like this aren't always an accident. In Hillsboro, Oregon, motorcycle officer Clint Schurz is keenly aware of how deadly traffic stops are.
I know that more police officers die by cars than bullets.
Standing just inches from oncoming traffic, his worst nightmare comes out of nowhere. A reckless speeder slams into Clint's bike, sweeping the officer off his feet.
It happened so quickly, it was as if I didn't even know what happened. I opened up my eyes, I was face down on the lane.
As Clint lies in pain, a motorist gives him some chilling news about the driver who hit him.
She said that she saw him, she knew what he was going to do. She goes, I knew he was going to hit you before he hit you.
Investigators haul the dangerous driver in for what appears to be a malicious attack.
I should have been killed. I mean, I shouldn't be here today, probably.
These traffic terrors prove the rule. When it comes to patrolling the streets, danger never takes a pit stop. Warsaw, Poland. A surveillance camera